Hi, it's Angela from Love, Live Holistically. Back again with another video regarding fathers who've left the home and left their children behind. Now, we answer a question about visiting. What is that like? Especially when you've made arrangements and they've got squashed by your ex-partner who decide perhaps at the last minute that that day is not good enough for them, or it's not good for them. What's that like for you? Now, remember, we're not talking about why the relationship broke down. That will be for another channel, maybe. We're just talking about what it's like having to leave your child and then trying to build a relationship with your child now you're not in the home. Now, I've got a few more questions for you, and this time it's about the relationship you have with your child. Now, again, it depends on the age of the child. And regardless of the age, even having or visiting with your toddler child, what is that like? Does the child want to come to you? Does the child cry? How are you feeling? What do you feel? When you take your child out, if the child does speak, what do you speak about? What's the relationship like now you've left the home? Is the child hostile towards you? Standoffish? What does that feel like? How do you deal with that? Do you see your child in a different light? What is that like for you? We're here to have a discussion. This will help other fathers who have had to leave the home for whatever reason and leave their children behind. What's that like? What is the relationship like with your child now you're no longer in the home? Has it changed for the better? The worse? What do you talk about? Are there questions that you can't answer with your child? What's that like? Leave your comments down below or email me, of course. I'll leave a link in the description. As always, I want to remind you that I've got an e-book out and an e-course called Find and Follow Your Passion. I'll leave a link below for you. I have written several books, but the latest book is called Lena Body. There you go. Lena Body is all about the body. It broaches questions like, where do your feet take you? What do you do with your hands? What do you listen to? What's in the background when you're getting ready for work? And do you actually process what's in the background? So what do you listen to? For example, you may feel that the news is just background noise as you get ready for work. Now, during the afternoon, you have yourself thinking, is my community safe? Because on the news it said something like crime is at an all-time high. So it has you thinking, is my community safe? Is it safe for my kids to, come home on their own? This background noise you did process because you're now thinking about it. So what do you listen to? What do you put your hands to? Where does your feet take you? It broaches questions about the body, but it does have a character in it. Her name is Lena Body. And Lena was born into a lovely family, and she went on to go to all the clubs her parents could take her, for after-school clubs, that is. That is, she played an instrument, she tap danced, she balleted, she went swimming club. But then As she got older, her parents said, well, you know, you can get yourself to and from the club. Lena, being as smart as she was, Lena wrote letters to some of the clubs and said, due to unforeseen circumstances, Lena will no longer be attending this club. Lena would pocket the money and buy alcohol. So she was introduced to alcohol from a very early age, and she kept alcohol as a friend right up to she was about 32 years old. And Lena would self-medicate. We watch as Lena deteriorates and of course get back on her feet. It is interesting reading. Now remember, as always, to love, live holistically. I'll see you on the next one.